Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, is back in the UK for a court date in his lawsuit against Associated Newspapers. He is one of several high-profile claimants accusing the Daily Mail publisher of alleged illegal information gathering. His spokesperson has given an official statement to People magazine. We've got a lot to get into, so let's get started. Thank you for clicking on my video, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be discussing Prince Harry's return to the UK and Meghan's recent upload to Instagram. We have a lot to get into, but before we do, if you haven't already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share so that more people can find us. Once again, this article is in People magazine, written by Janine Henney and Simon Perry, and it's titled, Prince Harry Feeling Confident and Ready as He Arrives for Final Legal Fight with UK Tabloids. Prince Harry is back in the UK for the next stage of his lawsuit against the publishers of the Daily Mail. The Duke of Sussex arrived at London's High Court on Monday, January 19th, after traveling from his home in Montecito, California, for the start of what is expected to be a 9-week trial. Prince Harry is feeling confident and ready, his spokesperson tells People, as the long-running case against Associated Newspapers moves forward. He is suing the media group, which publishes the Daily Mail, the Mail on Sunday, and Mail Online over allegations of illegal information gathering. Associated Newspapers has vigorously denied the claims, according to the BBC. High-profile figures including Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, and Sade are also claimants in the litigation, which accuses the newspaper group of unlawful practices such as phone hacking. The case marks the final chapter in a series of legal battles Prince Harry has pursued against British newspapers, a fight he has vowed to see through. This is the culmination of what has been years of litigation, a source tells People, referring to Prince Harry's cases involving the publishers of The Sun, the Mirror newspapers, and now Associated Newspapers. He sees this as an injustice that needs to be righted. I want to pause here. Earlier, they did have a statement from Prince Harry's official spokesperson who said he was arriving ready. He felt prepared and ready. However, this is from an unnamed source. And what they are saying is true, but these are actually quotes from Prince Harry himself at different times throughout all of these legal battles and these processes. He has given several statements or made several statements that is essentially this summed up. And I don't know who the source is that they're talking about in this situation. However, they placed an unnamed source in the same article as a source directly from, as a statement directly from Prince Harry's spokesperson. Now, we've already covered what Prince Harry's spokesperson says. Then we have another quote from another source. The reason I want to point this out is because these two quotes are in the same article, and it can be easy to assume, or looking back, maybe easy to forget to differentiate that these statements were not made by Prince Harry's spokesperson right now. What I will say is everything in this source's comment, whoever that may be, these are all things Prince Harry has said himself. So I'm not really sure why they didn't just quote Prince Harry at different times and just use the quote and cite where it's from. But whoever this source is, while they're not wrong, we don't know who it is. And I just want to caution people so that they don't attribute these statements to Prince Harry's spokesperson in this incident. Quote, people often don't have the means to stand up to the might of the British tabloid media, the source continues, but he is a fortunate man in that he is a man of means and has the ability to do this, and he has the will and strength of character to take them on. He sees it in the sense that if he doesn't do it, who will? I'll also say, I've actually said this about his strength of character as well, that I saw this as a testament to his character. So this could be a culmination of all the squatty channels and the comments that all of us have made, and they're just wrapping it up into this. I don't know. Prince Harry is expected to attend court on some of the coming days and is slated to be the first witness to take the stand on Thursday, January 22nd. While the Duke of Sussex will be in London as the trial begins, it is unlikely that he will see his father, Charles, who is spending time in Scotland following the holidays and has public engagements there this week. The father and son last saw each other in September of 2025 when Prince Harry had tea at the King's Clarence House home during a UK visit tied to his charitable work. It was their first in-person meeting in 18 months amid the ongoing rift that became public after Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan Sussex, stepped back from royal duties in 2020. I just want to remind everyone we are now in 2026 and they have yet to miss an article and not include that. At this point, I just kind of want to go call People magazine and just say, we know, and hang up because we get it. Let's move forward. The Duke of Sussex's appearance in the UK comes amid reports that his official state-funded security could be restored for future visits to the UK. Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex lost that protection and the deep level of security intelligence that comes with it when they departed their royal roles in 2020 and moved to California. That's quite the summary. That's not exactly how it happened, but we'll move on. On January 3rd, the Mail on Sunday reported that a new review determined that Prince Harry met the criteria to have that security restored in the UK, alleging that the ruling was expected to be announced within weeks. The Duke of Sussex has long fought for his security to be reinstated, including a high-profile court battle he lost in February of 2024 and an appeal dismissed in May of 2025. A ruling in his favor could make it possible for his children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet Diana, to visit England in the future, as Prince Harry's lawyers have argued that he does not feel safe bringing his kids to his home country without taxpayer-funded security. Prince Harry has also offered to pay for his armed security. I feel like this must be Simon Perry's contribution to this article. Janine Henney typically includes necessary information. Simon Perry, he could skew either way. I'm always skeptical of his involvement in articles, and I try not to read anything written by him as often as possible. No offense to him, I guess, but just from the work that I have read on my channel from him, I'm never pleased. I always feel like he sits on a fence that I'm not a big fan of. I feel like there's one thing to be unbiased and to be impartial, and then there's another thing to be duplicitous. And sometimes I feel like his contributions to people are duplicitous, especially after he was able to, and he was granted the experience of going to Nigeria to cover Harry and Meghan's trip there. And he did such a wonderful job covering them for people. And then afterwards, he started back including those weird, false, or extremely inaccurate exclusives. So take this with a grain of salt. We shouldn't have to go through every single tidbit of their history and every single instance anytime anything is mentioned. It would be great if these publications wouldn't summarize things incorrectly. You could have just left it out of the article. It wasn't necessary for this conversation. Anyway, insiders previously told People there had been positive signals from the government and that there was cautious optimism his security could be upgraded. Again, I'm reluctant to even discuss that at this stage because nothing has been determined. Either way, it is still under review, and I think it should remain so until they come to a favorable decision in Harry's favor. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, participated in the 2016 look back trend on Instagram when she posted this video of her and Harry dancing in Today of 2026 with the caption, "When 2026 feels just like 2016, you had to be there. Credit our daughter." So Princess Lilibet Diana recorded them dancing in their yard. This is beautiful. It's so cute. And then it's followed up with a photo of them in Botswana from their, I believe, third date in Botswana, where they spent several days together in the bush. Now, what's beautiful about that is, one, it's been 10 years since they've been together, which time truly flies. I also love that within that 10 years, they've had children, they've had a whole lot of life transitions, and that's indicative to the photo credit with the camera, and it says photo cred our daughter, which is super cute. Now, she reposted this video in color along with several others in a compilation to her stories yesterday, which gave us a little bit more of a view of what appears to be their backyard, their swimming pool, etc., as well as Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet doing very fun activities.
Growing. On average black rhinos can weigh up to about 3,000 pounds.
3,000?
3,000 pounds. So, but his dad wasn't quite 3,000 pounds, so we don't know if he'll.
Thank you so much for watching the SharionSade YouTube channel. I appreciate you watching my content. If you haven't already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to comment along the way. If you feel so inclined, please don't forget to share so that more people can find us. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Now let's get back to the video. Wishing Prince Harry and all of the claimants the best of luck in this 9-week trial. They have the evidence and justice on their side, and I hope justice is served. And thanks to Meghan Sussex for keeping us in the loop when it comes to their off hours, what they're doing, what they've been up to, their family time. They absolutely don't have to share that, and I think it's very cute that they show us not only their off hours and their fun time, but the authenticity of how they spend their time. They're not carefully curated photos, and nothing wrong with that, but I just think it's great considering they're such high profile people that they could literally just show us these very posed and poised photos and barely give us anything, and that would be just fine. But they choose, or she chooses, to go the extra mile and actually show us moments. They're fun and intimate moments, them at the zoo, them coloring together in the pool, spending time in their backyard. I think it's really great. And it's also a testament to how free she feels in this era, and I think that's wonderful. So those are all my updates. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm interested in seeing your comments, so feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video, share so that more people can find this channel if you would like, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're here. Thanks so much for watching. Patreon, y'all are getting a new video today. Members, you're getting a new video tomorrow, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.